Alright, let's go ahead and get number 3 started. We have a pencil. Alright, so number 3 is a little bit tricky, okay? So go ahead and read it. Take you like 10 seconds. Alright, so what did they give us? Okay, we gave average velocity, so the letter is V. Okay, it's going to be 48 kilometers per hour. Let me zoom in. Okay, what else did they give us? Distance, but we're talking about east, right? So, what's the vector version of distance? Displacement, right? Very good. So that's x equals, or delta x equals 144 kilometers. Okay, what are they asking for? Yes, exactly. They're asking for time, so t equals question mark. Alright, so I'm going to give you, wait, first of all, which of these equations are we going to use that has these 3 variables? The one on the back, and which one? Oh, the second one, that's already circled, right? So I'm going to go ahead and write V equals delta x over delta t. And like Tiffany said, if it's minus 0, you probably don't have to include it, okay? The second one. So you see how these have the 3 variables? So you're just trying to find the equation that uses every variable, okay? No, because then they wouldn't include these 2. You need to include all of them, okay? Alright. Yes, so what I want you to do, this is the tricky part. I want you to rearrange it so that time is by itself. Alright, make sure time is by itself. I'm going to walk around and almost everyone gets this wrong, and it's okay. Alright, it's okay if you get it wrong. I've seen it a million times, but just try, okay? The best way to learn is to make mistakes. Just try, okay? Get t by itself. No, rearrange the equation. No, we're still in the equation part. I'm going to write on the board what I'm pretty sure everyone did. You need to get t by itself. Okay. Cut what out? This part?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'll just leave it. Because I'm going to walk around every period.
Oh, yes.
So, perfect timing, right? Okay. So let me go ahead and write what I'm pretty, don't write this down, but I'm pretty sure this is what everyone wrote. You took this equation. Here, let me do a fresh sheet paper. Okay, let me guess. It's going to be like this, right? You wrote V equals, let me do it in marker. V equals x over t. This is what everyone did. What you did was, okay, focus. Alright, you went and multiplied this by x and this by x, right?
Yeah.
That's what everyone did, right? Okay, most people. But look what happens. It's going to be delta x v is equal to, wait, what's delta x times delta x? delta x squared
So it should have been negative.
Oh, yeah.
divided by t. Does that work? Is t by itself?
No.
No.
Triangle by T.
Okay. Tiffany, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. You don't need the. It's going to be minus 0. You don't need the triangle for this.
It's supposed to be a
Okay.
negative.
Okay. You can throw that in, yeah, because it's south, right?
What? No, it's supposed to be a negative. To get it by itself.
What?
To get it by itself, it's supposed to be a negative. Because the
Oh, no. Don't worry about negative or positive, okay? So this is what you're supposed to do.
Can you explain why they're not triangle? Like, how to get that part?
Okay, we'll talk about that in a little bit, okay, Tiff?
Because you're still going to have to put
We'll do it after. I think it's recording right now. Okay. So, what you're supposed to do is you want to get rid of it from the denominator. Okay? So, what do you have to do to both sides? I saw like 3 people do this. Times time. Times time. So now it's V. T equals, and these cross off, right? Because if I did something like, don't worry about that. Vt would equal to x. Do we have t by itself? We're going to divide by v. Divide by v. Okay? So t is equal to x over v. Now that's how I got it done. Remember how I hate when you guys have to memorize stuff? If you really have trouble figuring this out, just write this on your cheat sheet, okay? But I'd rather, what's that saying? If you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. If you teach him how to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. Yeah. So I'd rather you figure out how to solve stuff than to just write it down, okay? Alright, so that's what you should wrote here instead. T equals x over v. And I'll explain why the triangle isn't important, but you can put the triangles if you want, okay? Alright, now you should be able to finish pretty much 1 through 5 by yourself now, okay?